some of that engage. This is a Bwipo classic. He is very comfortable on this pick. I just checked 4-1 all time. They are 4 inspired on the Kazakh, so he does have some experience playing it. This is going to be an explosive game.
Their top laner has recalled yet thus far, as we're going to see. There's a bit of a cocoon. Lots of burst damage down to Vulcan. The headshot is out. Vulcan is down. FlyQuest, first blood.
Very early with that money. And then he always kind of resets from Fountain through the mid lane, and they're coming bottom. The double gank is here.
Yeah, Bwipo taking a lot of damage there. Turned into a pin-cushion, but Busio immediately ready to follow it up with the cocoon, and Inspired is right behind him. Vulcan is down. FlyQuest.
So, if he comes, he's going to have like 1 round of spells, and Bwipo's getting chunked out, so it's a bit of a difficult approach for FlyQuest.
Bwipo's chunked out. Thanatos also has his TP ready if FlyQuest wants to try to commit to the fight. Bwipo LT's not going to get a lot done here, as Vulcan is ready to counterattack. C9 still staying on top of the Drake for now. Quad hit with a spiraling despair, but it's not going to be a ton here just yet. Drake still low, down to about 600. Secured by Blabber. C9 going to get the objective for themselves. Vulcan goes for a handshake, but Busio goes for the repel. Now in a little bit of danger. Blabber flashing right back out. Sven wants the kill, and he's got so far. And it looks like FlyQuest is going to come out on top. Inspired with a little bit more damage to secure the third. He'll get it as C9 try to reapproach. FlyQuest, although they have plenty of players around the area, they're not going to contest for this objective. They know that C9's there first, and C9 take the Drake.
This time, though, it is actually
Herald. I would expect some kind of a battle for those, as Bwipo, now with turret plates no longer a factor, will be able to easily secure first turret for the side of FlyQuest. Now, Blabber is waiting around in this pixel brush, but if he face checks Bwipo, he doesn't know that FlyQuest has extra firepower nearby. They saw Inspired out of the fog there for a second, but Sven walks a little bit too close. The bugs are here, and there's no way out for the Callista. Now FlyQuest is still ready to keep fighting as Blabber goes in for the Cataclysm. Inspired trying to get away. A beautiful hostile takeover over the top, and that sets it up perfect. FlyQuest are going to lose 3. A triple kill
is going to be a problem here. FlyQuest, it started out so good, but and the R flash there from Vulcan, he gets the handshake, pulls them back in, snaps them together, beautiful.
We're already back to live. Hold on, Busio immediately trying to repel defensively, but he's going to get squashed. Blabber smites him down like a jungle minion as Masu and Inspired
have always the playmaking, the potential to find that perfect Grag assault. Here they go.
There it is. Bwipo with the flash body slam into the cast backwards. A little bit more damage gets it done. Bwipo takes the kill. Back towards Busio, towards Bwipo, who's still putting in the damage on the tier 1 in the bottom lane. Bwipo will claim that structure, and now C9 is starting up the Drake, but they've only got 4 men alive. Loki does not have teleport when he respawns to try to participate here. Thanatos going to get stunned up here at the very start. Inspired's got to be a little bit careful. Still looking to maybe try to steal away the Drake. Thanatos down to about 1/4 HP. Dragon still in control for the side of C9. They will secure it, but what about the rest of the fight? Inspired gets away, but Quad's got the kill on the Vulcan. Blabber goes over the wall and takes Inspired out. Blabber now still on the run, but the ace in the hole guarantees he's not going far. Bwipo with a beautiful explosive cast to stop the escape for Thanatos and Sven. Cassante and Callista might be tough, but it's hard to get away from one of these. A perfect all out through the wall from Thanatos to make sure that he takes
it. They can't leave. I'm behind them. Play slow, play slow. Yeah, go in there. We killed them all.
He's into it, and we're into another fight. Sven takes Bwipo down straight out of the replay, but now Blabber is also dead. Sven the next to die. FlyQuest hitting back hard as Thanatos is forced back into the waiting arms of the FlyQuest squad. The blast cone takes him low. Ace in the hole, critically blocked there by Loki. As
they do finish off. Bwipo, Masu's free hitting. We got to go back to live because Vulcan is here. He's spotting this, but Blabber is so far away. It's just gone. There's no chance of a fight. There's all the Caitlyn traps in a line, blocking them out.
Currently blocking off the approach from the tri-brush. Thanatos is hanging around nearby. They knock Thanatos over the wall into the pit. They wanted to destroy that blast cone so he doesn't have it as an angle to enter when he wants to. Bwipo currently being zoned away by C9 as Vulcan makes the engage after the Gragas. Bwipo is caught. He's down. The hostile takeover flies out and doesn't get a lot. C9 has lost half HP on their top laner. FlyQuest going to DPS the Drake. Inspired has to jump away, and he claims the Drake.
Look at the level differences.
Yeah, they've got a lot of extra adaptive force and EXP. FlyQuest on the approach. C9, they've got the Baron down to 10,000, but that's not low enough, not at all. Inspire fires off a couple of rockets. Whippo into the back line. Sven's only got 200 HP remaining. He tries to pull Vulcan back to help him. Whippo going to be the target now for C9. They assassinate the big man. But what about the rest of the fight? Health bars on C9 are injured, but FlyQuest are in a 4v5.
Yeah, they're going to be able to turn their sights towards this top tower as Ven pushes the wave. That thing's going to drop. FlyQuest don't really have a response because without the Gragas, they don't have a front line. That play is everything. That is a gambit. They sent it on trying to assassinate that Kalista. All in, trying to knock him in. They didn't quite have the burst damage, even with the Kazakhs there. And so Cloud9 were able to get the top tower, were able to survive.
Got it down to about 10,000 once more. C9, defensive positions. Whippo right back where he was the previous attempt. Plenty of spears on the Baron right now. They got it down to about 6K. Redemption going to be summoned up. C9 going all in for the Baron right now. Look at him maybe try to secure this one. Quad with a laser over the wall. The Baron is secured by Sven and C9. Blabber is already down.
And they were like, maybe this is the opportunity. We chase them down. We get more kills having Blabber down. It is not going to be quite that comeback, though. Not to that
300 for every player. And they're only at plus 200 right now. Thanatos going to find himself in the middle of a FlyQuest ambush. He wanted to go all out on Masu to try to get some sort of a counterattack angle, but he can't get it. Ace in the hole flies in over the top, but Blabber does a great job protecting Thanatos. Meanwhile, Whippo thought he had an angle, but he gives it away for free. C9 turn the play around.
You try and pick Kazante, Kazante picks you. They get the kill. He's alive, and now Cloud9 with the Baron buff, they will wipe these towers off the map.
And even with Masu flashing, so he couldn't take him over the wall, he was stuck in the middle of the team. It didn't matter. They didn't have the damage to get him. Blabber did flash in to try to get in range of Masu for a Cataclysm, couldn't get it. So that is another flash gone for C9, but they are really picking up a lot of gold now. It was 300 was all they got from the Baron. Now it is going to be up to 3K very shortly here. And FlyQuest just trying to wait for Whippo to respawn.
Or something of value elsewhere. Masu escaping from Blabber. The hostile takeover gets 0 value. Now Blabber's knocked back towards the team. A massive catch coming out from Whippo. Inspired cutting off the escape route. Thanatos wants to go in as Inspired has to disengage. FlyQuest struggling to deal with a Kazante from the top lane, but they've got the damage. That's 2 kills. 20 seconds still. Drake will be claimed. No fight for FlyQuest.
Baron?
It's 3-3 on Drakes, and FlyQuest is item 80 carry. You've got a Kazakhs, you've got a full AP Gragas. It looks like FlyQuest, off the back of Cloud9's overplay, are going to stop the... Look to put the pressure onto the tier 2. Inspired, just poking them with those rockets, those spike racks, as Masu takes one shot, but it doesn't matter. He'll clear out the tier 2 turret.
With an extra life.
Chaos Storm has already been used by Quad. Tier 2 turret about to die to one more shot from the cannon minion. FlyQuest committing a few resources. Blabber walks in between the traps as Busio already has to cast the repel. Thanatos wants to position himself here on the front line as Whippo is wrapping around the back, but he still doesn't have the explosive cast ready. Loki nearly killed by Inspired, but close isn't going to be good enough. Hostile takeover doesn't find a lot of anything. Blabber's looking to trap everybody, but he's already going to be knocked down. The Guardian Angel needs to bring him back. Thanatos making so much space. Whippo has already absorbed the Spiraling Despair, but Inspired is down. Sven trying to get the kill back onto the Gragas as Thanatos will fall to Quad. It's 2 down on both sides. Jungler and top as FlyQuest maintain control of the bot side river.
There's no smite on the map, but Cloud9 just can't get in. It will be FlyQuest, Chemtexel!
4 in a row for FlyQuest in the Drake pit, but C9 now have to try to escape. FlyQuest are not yet done. Masu has plenty of range, and Quad is still full HP. Loki, Vulcan, and Sven all continuing to try to retreat back to the base. Masu steps up, but Sven is ready to answer. Masu hanging on, but surely doesn't want to go and shut this down. Sven is so strong with so much attack speed. He's trying to control the objective. Vulcan nearly is already dead. Inspired looking for more damage, but he won't find the opportunity to re-engage here just yet. Explosive cast knocks everybody on C9 around, but nobody's dead. dead just yet. Hostile takeover flies into a whole lot of nothing as Thanatos is just eating free damage from Masu. Kazante is down, fallen, and C9 find themselves at the edge as FlyQuest take the Baron.
FlyQuest
They've got 30 seconds until the C9 top laner is back on the map. The tier 3 turret will not even attempt to be defended by C9 as they know that is not the place to take a fight. Not 4v5, not in game.
If there is any magic left in this finals, because FlyQuest want it to be theirs.
Masu nearly pocket belted the Banshees off of Loki as well, so now he's missing that tool.
Okay, Sven down to half HP from the poke. The explosive cask nearly kills him off. It makes enough space for the tier 3 turret to be bulldozed here in the bottom lane. The inhibitor falls, 15 seconds left in the Baron. FlyQuest continues going forward. Sven still had to heal back in the fountain. FlyQuest ready to crash 2 waves of minions into the Nexus turrets. But again, being careful, being mindful not to overextend. The pressure continues as the Baron Enchanted Siege minions continue living up to their name. The Nexus turret's down to about half HP. Inspired loses his Edge of Night Shield. FlyQuest gonna continue their push. Masu with a couple of shots onto the Nexus turret number 1. Should be able to take it down. Can't quite finish the job. Blabber wanted to go in and threaten him. The Hui will not lock up the enemy carry, and Masu continues spacing beautifully. Thanatos, half HP missing at this stage in the fight, and FlyQuest are waiting again on more minions. Explosive Task is gonna find the angle they want. Blabber tries to go in. He's caught up and shot down. Guardian Angel should not be enough. Hostile takeover in Masu. He's trying to get away from it, but Sven with a massive shutdown. C9 hold the line.
And there's an Elder Dragon in 45 seconds, so we still have
C9 doesn't know what's happening.
They're gonna get in.
FlyQuest has made their way into the base. Bwipo and Quad, the 2 massive AP threats. Busio's just going in to waste their time. The back door should work. The shutdown on Busio doesn't matter. FlyQuest were first all season long, and from the upper bracket, they will earn themselves their victory in Split 2 and their place at MSI.
the double tell.